Bum ba dun 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 dun. Ba da 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 da. Bo da do da do. No 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 no. No 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 no. Do 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 do. Bum ba da dum. Bo da da dum ba da dum. Da da dun dun da do da da do dun. Bum ba da dum. Ba da da do da da do. No. Dum bum bum ba da 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 do da da do da dun 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 da da. Da bum bum ba na 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 na. Bum dum bum 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 bum. Dum bum 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 ba da 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 da. Do 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 do. Bum ba do 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 dum. Bum ba da dum do 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 do. Da da dun 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 da da dum ba da da do da da do. No 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 no. Na na no 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 no. Bum bum bum. Bum dun 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 dun. Uh-oh. Am I live? Okay, yes I am. Good. And let's make sure I'm alive on Rumble. I am. Good. And let's make sure I'm alive on Odyssey. Dun da da dum do 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 do. That does not look like I'm live on Odyssey. Ba-da-da-do, no, 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 no. Dun, do-do-do-do-do-do, no, 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 ba-da. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do, bum, bum, ba-da-do. Ah, there we go. That's why I didn't have Odyssey Live cleared. Alright, that's Stream Elements. Good. That means that we've got that connected up properly. And alright, next thing, let's go over to the Let's Stream thread. Good. Let's get over to the end. Let's find my most recent post. Quote. Right. More Doki Dokis. Starting up and now. Bum ba da dum bum. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 do 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 do. Na 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 na. Now let's go save that, and now let's hop on over to Discord. LPB, Ocean Stream Floweth. Let's go drop that. Oopsie. Let's go ahead, remove all embeds. And let's quickly fix all of those URL tags that I accidentally left in. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that is that taken care of. Let's make sure my audio levels are good. They do appear to be fine. Okay, that's that. Next. We got you notifications. Let's close you. One less thing to have open. Live streaming, yes, you are. Why do you still show that I'm offline? Good. Dun-dun-dum-bum. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Ba-da-dum-bum. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Bum-ba-da-dum. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Bum-ba-da-dum. Ba-da-da-do-do-do-do. Pop out chat. Good. Throw there. Hey, Dima Demon. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. How you doing, bud? Sorry, I don't speak Russian. Tylko po polsku, może coś zrozumiesz. Anyway, I'm gonna be starting up in just a second. Let's get these guys all organized as they need to be. Gotta make sure all my monitor screens are actually monitoring what I need monitored. That's Odyssey, and let's see, may as well toss YouTube there. Okay, good. Let's drop a like. Drop a like. Good. Smiling face with sunglasses. White question mark. Okay. You know very little English. Alright, well, that's fine. You can hang around and you can laugh at the silly voices that I give the girls. Alright, 1 second. I just need to step away from my computer, grab one thing, and I will be right back. Alright, there we go. Am I surprised that my first viewer is from Russia? A little bit, yeah. Don't understand, but it sounded very interesting. Yep, no, mildly surprised. Unexpected. Avtor. I don't know that. Not sure what Avtor is. Okay. Let me get this pulled up. And next, let me get my guide up. Actually, I may as well close that. We don't need you. Okay, there's the guide. Author. Am I an author? I've written some stuff before, but yeah. It sounds like Avtor in Russian. Okay, no. No, I'm not an author. Well, a little bit. I've written some stuff, but Haven't been published, just some short fiction online. Nothing major. What are we waiting for? We're just waiting for myself to get everything set up, and I have one last thing to do, and there it's done. And now I'm gonna get started. Yep, have one more drink of water. There's gonna be lots and lots of talking, so gotta make sure I'm well hydrated. Alright. Hello, and welcome to another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. Plus, I'm bringing Stabity, the stabby that ever stabbity'd, and we've already got a viewer in the audience. Hello, Dima Demon. Let me guess, do you have green eyes? No, hazel, actually. Anyway, let's get into the game. We are currently in Act 1 with Yuri. We've done 2 poems for her. However, next, we actually need to pick a poem that's not for her. So, let's just go, skipping, party, silly, smile, strawberry, heart, calm, memories. Oh, and one other thing. I need to keep an eye out for email. If there's ever an email in one of these options, I need to make sure to grab that. Let's see. Milk, sweet, candy, loud, hair, lucky, suicide. Whoops. That one was for Yuri. That's alright. We'll survive, I'm sure. Kiss, cheer, sugar, vibrant, whoops, play. Okay, that should not, there's no way that that's a Yuri, that's a Yuri poem, so we should be safe. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. Oh, that's right. I need to hit skip because we've already done this. There's no need to replay all the stuff that we've already done. We're already on the 3rd time through the game. Okay, here we go. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. But she looks away just as quickly, with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. And wasn't there another girl in the initial menu? Why are there only 3 of them there? Oh, yes. You can't write a poem for Monica. Not during this act. By the way, if you like visual novels, I can recommend a game from Russian developers Tiny Bunny. Never heard of it. Hey, Enwise, welcome to the stream. We got a little bit of multi-chat going on. Dima chatting on YouTube and Enwise chatting on Twitch. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So, I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything. But... So the girl who wasn't here is called Monica. Yes, but Monica with a K, Dima. I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that I was thinking like that? Well, it's something that I do a lot. So it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I
didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you're right. Anyway, sadly, I don't think it's a great idea for me to stick around too long. I should get to sleep reasonably early. I have to be ready to get picked up at 9 tomorrow, and since the length I sleep is entirely predictable, I need some safety margin. Okay, anyways, stick around as long or as short as you want to. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern.
After you can simulate a Russian accent. I think it will be more appropriate in meaning. Grinning with sweat. But anyways, wanted to say hi. Well, hi to you as well, anyways. And Dima, spasiba.
Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen.
It's really not that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little bit off today, but when I ask her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. Yes, there is no, there is no Yuri with Yuri. Sorry, Anwise. So, I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Eh?
Sorry. I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that. I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time. That's all.
I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Stabity. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Okay. Dima, it's strange that the word please is written as a request. Just in response to gratitude, we say please. And this word also means a request. So, you think that there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Must say, Yuri is the most appropriate for Stabity. She's the stabbiest of the girls that ever stabbited. Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
And Dima, yes, Yuri is a male Russian name. Very different from Japan. I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. ... Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold, even to themselves, And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, she's... Do I think she's pretty sharp? Yes, I do think she's pretty sharp. But she's more of a fit for take slashity than for bring stabbity, if you get my drift. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. When you say da, it sounds exactly like Russian yes. Yep. Da, in Polish, tak. Oh, right up there with the last scene then. She's a bit more stabbity. That is true, she does do some more stabbity at her end scene. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. ... Okay, everyone. After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't we share our poems now? Before I know it, everything is back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Boom. Okay, as always, since we're on a Yuri route, we pick Yuri first. And have some more chatting with her. ...
Decided to try something different today.
I guess so. Okay, good. That does mean I'm on the right path. Is that good or bad?
Well, neither. I have my preferences, but it would be unfair of me to call something good or bad based on that.
Dima, I'm from the US.
As always, I believe what's most important is exploring and discovering yourself.
That's comforting. I'm kind of afraid of disappointing you in some way or another.
Why me?
Well, you're always sophisticated with your writing and have the most advice to share.
Is that so? ...
Yuri thinks for a good minute.
That must be terrible.
Eh?
For me to have become someone whose opinion is fearsome. How unlikable of me.
Yuri! It's not as bad as you're making it sound in your head. I just meant that I respect your opinion.
I see.
Russian accent. Yeah, I mean, we could do, Yuri with the Russian accent for glorious motherland. But no, I'm sticking with the voice that I've already made for her.
I see. I'm sorry that I always overthink and come to those sorts of conclusions.
Yuri thinks her ability to get along with you is a bust. And why's you and your puns?
I'm just a little too used to it.
Overthinking?
Being disliked.
Yuri.
What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on.
All right. Do you want to share your poem now?
Okay.
Anyway, sorry to pun-ish you so much. Sorry, sometimes the translator does not do such. Okay. Yeah, anyways, I think Dima's just calling me an author.
Here.
Beach. A marvel millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chaotically meets at the surface. Yeah. Under a clean blue sky, an expanse of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds, an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet, the tide comes in. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same. Yet we still build sandcastles. I stand where the foam wraps around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle, yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, and I abandon my peace to a road at the shore. Drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. Let's not tell Dima about Mikhailovich Interplanetary for my Yeah, people on Something Awful, check out NYS's first LP to get that reference. Otherwise, you're going to be totally confused. By the way, if you think that there is always snow and cold in Russia, then you're grossly mistaken. Almost every day outside my window, the temperature reaches plus 40 and snow falls only in February. Oh yeah, I know. Russia isn't always covered in snow.
I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it.
You say that like you didn't even want to write about it.
Oh, you haven't heard? After yesterday, Natsuki and I, it was amusing that we wrote about something similar in such different ways. So, Natsuki wanted us to write about the same topic as each other again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles, or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went with her request, but... well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while.
Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Okay, Dima, NY's first person to reply, you get to choose whether we go Sayori, Natsuki, or Monica to share our poem with next. And NY's wins the competition with Monica, or Monica, the squid. Hi, Stabity. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? Only one squid, mind you. Hey, Dima also picked Monica. Perfect. I'll have to give some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure.
Now, Bratka, I'm gonna assume means brother. Does it mean little brother, Dima? I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hand. In my hands. Dot, dot, dot. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would write. Okay, well, that was a Sayori poem. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had those sorts of things in common. Oh, well, we may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, that may be the case, but maybe there are also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you, it sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you'd think. So I think that's the kind of vibe I get when reading your poem. NYS doesn't really have any knowledge of Slavic languages beyond, a few random words. Bratka is a distorted word brother simply when Russian. Okay, so I was right. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, I sound like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of a gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Pi, welcome! Boy, Lewis, this is worse than the time, while she have T2 the needles. I am so confused there, Pi. Do not comprehend what that was. Well, that's fine with me. I'm actually a long-standing friend of Stabs. Yep. Okay. Who knew that someone so happy would enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. What state? I'm from Washington State. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky, until one day the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall and fall and fall even more, gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amounts to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Okay, well, that was something. Hey, Monica, you're not being very subtle. No, she's not being subtle at all. See, Dima, when you say you're not a Russian spy, it makes you sound like you are a Russian spy. But like I said earlier, Hazel. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed.
It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy.
Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures.
Oh my, not being very subtle there.
I think you'd know that better than anyone.
Again, not being subtle. You mean one-dimensional?
Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier.
No, she means two-dimensional. Yes, she does.
Because instead of just telling you that your writing isn't good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening.
Who should I show my poem to next? Don't worry, NYS's writing is terrible, for different reasons. Okay, NYS, Dima, and Pi, if you're still around. Next person to vote picks whether we go Sayori or Natsuki. For some reason, all the characters with green eyes in visual novels have a catch. Oh. I'm not familiar with that. In this game, all of them have a catch. Natsuki. Okay. NYS picks Natsuki, so let's go. Cat Cakes earns points with him. Sorry, Dima. NYS replied first. We'll do Sayori next.
Yeah, no thanks.
Eh? You didn't even...
Next.
Who should I show my poem to next? Uh-oh. NYS got ads. Oh well. It is Sayori time.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on, I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Natsuki.
Oh, Sayori says it's a Natsuki poem. Interesting. Eh? I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good! That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Stabity.
Sayori? Is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't you worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist. Dima no comprende. Grumble, grumble, they're back. Welcome back, NYS. You didn't miss anything. None of them liked the poem.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori?
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself.
Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second! Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Eh? The one squid, yes, with her long, squiddy hair.
Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club.
Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it.
Stagnating air is common to foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen.
Sometimes your disadvantage is your advantage. I mean ignorance of English. Okay. Sorry, Dima, not sure what you mean there. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here.
It seems you're right.
Dima asks, why are Yuri and Natsuki arguing? Because they always argue. Nothing terrible would happen in this game. No, absolutely nothing terrible would happen, Anwise. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency.
Oh, come on!
She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early.
Is that so? I hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it.
Oh.
That curious expression, coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes, but we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. In the US, possible is go to interest clubs instead of lessons because there's no practice with clubs in Russia. I mean, in schools there are after-school clubs, if that's what you're talking about. So just like in this game. But we might need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri... Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? After, can you say, da-da? Da-da?
I'm useless.
No! That's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. Yuri isn't as useless cat, at least. Nope. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere.
Atmosphere? About that, I love atmosphere.
Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see.
That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Stabby.
The one who truly is useless.
Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand.
Yuri frequently has cutting remarks for Natsuki. Oof. And Weiss, shame on you for the pun.
You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that.
Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that?
I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Monica is like their boss. Yes, Monica's the leader of the club. Starosts are like main ones in our class. They usually fill out the school magazines and make sure that people give money to the needs of the class. Okay, sort of, but just for a club and not for the class.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that.
If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Stabby may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on! I never said that! How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Stabby to...
What are you saying? It will be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Stabby to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know?
And I stayed up later than intended already. I'll see you around, Stab. Always nice to catch you. Said you might want a way to do streaming with Twitch when playing Corpse Party sometime. Yes, I will keep you posted on that.
So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well.
Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Stabby, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you.
Of course.
Very well.
In that case...
Everyone looks straight to me. But of course, I'm going to go with, well, we are on, Yuri's route, so we pick Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... Ugh. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Stabby?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. So, was that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little bit.
Do you feel the same way, Stabity? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki.
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this.
Sladik Snuff. Sweet dreams. Okay. I learned a new thing.
I don't really know why Stabity picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that, but you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves.
No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this.
Question mark.
You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. All right, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Eh? I turn around.
Sorry, I realized that I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. I can't believe that slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way, yes.
Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers.
Okay, then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Eh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that would make sense. But if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. I decide not to press Yuri for a reason. Dima, it seems to me it would be difficult for Yuri in Russia. To be insecure here means to be weak. With us in relation to the weak, they usually show what you call it, bullying. Yep. But usually this only applies to boys. Well, there you go. It's not like it should matter much either way, so I'll just need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Stabity. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait, you don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But...
Yuri thinks to herself with an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You want me to point out where you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize...
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. Dima, just 2 languages. 2 languages fluently, and 2 languages minimally. Like, not enough to be conversational, but enough to pick up a few words. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. Dum-bum. I can't believe this! Yuri's going to be coming to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might end up happening when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me that she was looking forward to it. Is this the chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Okay. And that is one more day taken care of. And yep, that was close to an hour, a little shorter. So, we're wrapping up that for the day. And next time we stream, we'll be we'll be making the poster with Yuri. But in the meantime, we have a picture unlocked. Let's see what it is. Oh, here we go. Here's one. Yuri's 3rd poem, Beach. Wonderful, we've got that. Hiking is a long game because you have more videos on your channel and they last more than an hour. I did not understand that one, Dima. Let's see, any other new poems or pictures or anything? Nope. Just the one. Okay, well, that is it for this episode. Thank you everyone for watching. Please check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. And like, follow, subscribe, and all that good jazz. Check out the referrals in the description. And I'll see you next episode. Bye now. Okay, that's the recording done. My voice is not good to record another episode, so that's not happening. Next stream is going to be Crush Crush. I'm going to see if I can get that done tomorrow. As for today, I'm just going to edit this up and get it scheduled to release Thursday. As I understand it, this is a simple dating simulator. No, it pretends to be a dating simulator, but it's more of a horror novel than anything else. It's a horror novel dressed up to pretend to look like a cute dating simulator. That's the best way I can describe it. So yeah, you end up saying some, you think it's something simple and then it turns out it's not. As I understand it, that's all for today, and the next stream is tomorrow. Yep, it's going to be tomorrow, but it's going to be a different game. The game tomorrow, it actually is a simple dating simulator. It's not the horror story that Doki Doki Literature Club actually is. But yeah, if you do want to get caught up, I do have a playlist on my
on my channel for Doki Doki Literature Club if you just want to take a peek. And that'll give you a good idea more of what it's like, and you can go through the first episodes and actually get a good story going and figure out what it's all about. But yeah, if you could drop a subscribe, I would very much appreciate it. And yeah, if you want to like this video or the other video, that's always appreciated. Then check out the other stuff I've got. But yeah, we've still got the ads running here. Nothing happened on Kick, so I can stop the Kick stream. Rumble is also over, so let's stop Rumble and let's stop Odyssey. And now we're just streaming to YouTube and Twitch. Why do all visual novels end up being horror stories? Why can't you make a simple dating simulator? Well, like I said, tomorrow's stream is just going to be a simple dating simulator. Nothing complicating, nothing horror, nothing scary. It's just cute girls being cute with cute outfits and things like that. Although it's not in a visual novel form, so it's more of an idle game. So I'm just using that as filler. But yeah, Dima, have you ever heard of Super Robot Wars? May as well get some music going so that we're not... There we go, that's a nice one. But yeah, Super Robot Wars, I've been working on translating Super Robot Wars 2 into English, or specifically the complete box version. So yeah, that's kind of my big project. That's what's taken up a lot of times. As they say in Russia, do svidania. Oh, Dima, I'll reply in Polish, do widzenia. Very similar, so I know exactly what it means. We've got the same meanings there. Alright, thank you for stopping by, Dima. It was great chatting with you, and I hope to catch you tomorrow and in the future. And on that note, I'm gonna stop the stream. Good night, everyone. Or you can say, Poka. It's friendly. Okay. Poka. I'm gonna stick with, do widzenia. Let's see. Do svidania. There we go. Alright. Wrap up the stream. See you later, Dima.